What's up, everyone? It's Jameson from NYC Tech Club, and today I'm going to show you how to use the WooCommerce plugin for WordPress. So if you have an e-commerce website or you want to build one with the WooCommerce plugin, keep watching this video because I'm going to show you how to use WooCommerce step by step. And if you want to build this exact website, I will have a link in the video description to our video tutorial on how to create this e-commerce website step by step. But for this video, we're going to focus on WooCommerce. So I'm going to show you how to set up your e-commerce website with the WooCommerce settings. So we'll go through all these different tabs, including setting up your tax rates, your shipping options, and integrating any type of payment option that you want. And you can see all the different types of payment options over here. So I'll show you how to integrate these into your e-commerce website. And I'll also show you how to complete your orders or how to cancel and refund your customers over here. And we're going to learn how to create a bunch of different types of products in this video tutorial, including a simple product that looks just like this, and also a variable product with as many different variables as you want. We can also group products. So I'll show you how to do this, where you can create a set of products and then your customers can add whatever they want. And we can also learn how to create affiliate products just like this that will link you right to the Amazon website. So I'll show you how to create these in addition to virtual products and downloadable products. So if you want to learn how to use the WooCommerce plugin for WordPress, keep watching this video because I'm going to show you how step by step. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. The first thing that you have to do is log into your WordPress dashboard, and you can see that we're on the dashboard right here. And we want to go and install the WooCommerce plugin if you don't have it already. So what you want to do is just hover over plugins and click on add new. And once you're on the Add Plugins page, all you're going to do is come to the search box right here and type in WooCommerce, and you should get your search results right here. And it should show up right here, so it should be WooCommerce by automatic. And if you need to, go ahead and click on the Install button and then the Activate button, and you can see that I've already installed and activated this plugin. So once you're ready, go ahead and push play, and then we're going to go through the WooCommerce settings. So I'm going to go back to the WordPress dashboard as I wait for you to install the plugin. And once the WooCommerce plugin is installed, you should see this little pop-up at the top of your WordPress dashboard that says Welcome to WooCommerce. And you can click on this button to run the setup wizard. And that's what we're going to do next. But if you don't see this, what you can do once you install the WooCommerce plugin is just hover over WooCommerce and then click on Settings. And once you're on the settings page right here, if you want to run the setup wizard and you don't see this little pop-up, just click on this help button on the upper right and you'll expand this section right here. And then you can click on setup wizard right here. So there are two different ways that you can go to the setup wizard. And since we just installed the plugin, we're going to click on this button right here that says run the setup wizard. And once you're on the setup page, what you're going to see are a bunch of different tabs here. And we're just going to go through these to set up our e-commerce website with the WooCommerce plugin. So if you've already done this, you can always just skip this section, but I want to walk everyone through this. So first, you should be on the store setup page, and this is where you can choose the location of your e-commerce store and then type in your address right here. And then you can choose the currency that you want to have your e-commerce website in right here. And then you can select if you want to sell physical or digital products or both. And once you're ready, all you have to do is click on the Let's Go button. And now you should be on the Payments tab, and you can see that you can enable Stripe and PayPal for your e-commerce website right here. All you have to do is just make sure that you turn these on. And for my e-commerce website, I just use PayPal, so that's the only one that I turn on. But if you want to use some additional payment methods other than Stripe and PayPal, you can click on this link right here, and it's going to open up this page right here with all these plugins to different payment methods. And what you can do is just download these and install them into your e-commerce website, and then you can accept payments with all of these other options. So I'll remind you about this page in just a little bit because we can go to this page in our WooCommerce settings, but right now I just want to go through the setup wizard. So don't worry about this page right now. We'll come back to this in just a little bit. So right now, let's just stay on this page. And again, if you want to enable these, go ahead and do that. Type in your PayPal email address if you want right here and check this box. And then scroll down if you want to accept offline payments. All you have to do is click and expand this. And you can see that you do have these options over here. But since we're making an e-commerce website, I'm just going to have some electronic payments. So I'm not going to accept offline payments. So once you're ready, let's just click on the Continue button. And now you should be on the shippings page. So what you can do is select the weight unit and the dimensions unit in these drop downs right here. And this is going to be used to calculate your shipping rates if you're using the live rates option, which I'm going to talk about in just a little bit. So you do want to make sure that you choose the weight and dimension units that you use in whatever country that you sell your products in. And then once you're ready, just click on the continue button again. And now you should be on the recommended tab, and you can see right here that both of these are enabled right now, and I want to disable the MailChimp option, but I want to leave the automated taxes enabled. So what that's going to do is let WooCommerce calculate the taxes for me whenever a customer checks out. So instead of putting in all the different tax rates for all the different states and everything, I'm just going to leave it up to WooCommerce to do that for me, and that just makes my life a lot easier. So that's what I'm going to recommend to you. So once you're ready, we can just click on the continue button. And now all we have to do is connect our e-commerce website to the Jetpack in order to get the WooCommerce services. So if you see this screen right here, then all you have to do is click on the button that says continue with WooCommerce services. If you get a login page right here, what you want to do is make sure that you have an account with woocommerce.com and then log in and then connect your e-commerce website to the Jetpack that way. So again, if you do see this, then let's just click on this button right here that says continue with WooCommerce services. And now we have just gone through the setup wizard. So if you want, you can type in your email address and subscribe to some tips if you want. And down here, you can see that you can start creating products, but we're going to do this in just a little bit. There's one more thing that I want to do, and that's just go through the WooCommerce settings on the dashboard before we start creating products. And you can see over here if you want to import some products, and if you have a CSV file, you can actually upload all of those products right here. But we're going to start from scratch with the WooCommerce tutorial and just create a bunch of different types of products and show you how to use this plugin. So we're not going to do this. And if you want to go back to your WordPress dashboard, you can do that right here. Or if you want to go to your theme settings, you can click on this button right here. But what we want to do is go to our WooCommerce settings. So if you see this button right here that says review settings, let's click on that. And now you should be on the WooCommerce settings page. And if you don't know how to get to this page, all you have to do is hover over WooCommerce and then click on settings right here. And that's going to bring you to this page right here. And you should see a bunch of different tabs right here. And we're going to go through each of these because the setup wizard goes through most of them, but it doesn't go through everything in detail. And what I want to do is give you all the tools and resources you need to really set up your e-commerce website. So right now we should be on the general tab, and you should see the store address area right here. So if you ever want to update your address, you can do that right here. And then down here you can select the selling locations and the shipping locations, and you can enable the tax rates, which is what we did for the automated taxes. And if you want to enable coupons, you can do that right here. And you can see on the left-hand side, there is a coupons tab right here. So you can create some coupons with different discounts and stuff like that. So I'll go through that in just a little bit. And then down here at the bottom are the currency options. So if you didn't select the right currency a little earlier, you can always update that here. And then you can add separator lines and the number of decimals and everything like that for whatever currency you have. So if you do make any changes, what you want to do is click on the Save Changes button down here. Okay, so we're not going to make any changes here, but I wanted to point out everything in the General tab so you know how to set up your e-commerce website. So once you're ready, what I want to do is go to the Products tab. So click on that. And once you're on the Products tab, you should see this section right here where it says Shop Page. And what you want to do is make sure that you select the Shop Page for your online store. And if you don't have a page called Shop already, what you want to do is hover over Pages and click on Add New, and then title the page Shop and just publish it. And then come back here and go into this drop down, and in your list of pages, select the Shop page. And you want to make sure that you do that because that's the page for your online store. And then down here in the measurements section, you can see that we have the units. So we already selected these in our setup wizard, but you can always go in here and change these. And then down at the bottom, you can enable reviews and product ratings. And we just leave these as checked because I want to enable these. But if you want to disable them, you can do that on your own. And if you do make any changes to this section, make sure that you click on the Save Changes button. Okay. And at the top over here, you can see that we have some additional links to inventory and downloadable products. So if I click on the inventory link, it's going to bring me to this page right here. And what you can do here is enable or disable the stock management option. So If you create a product and say you have 10 items, when you're down to the last 2 or you're out of them, it can say that it's out of stock or that it's low in the number of items left to be purchased. So if you want, you can enable this or just uncheck this if you want to disable it. And this whole section with out of stock or low threshold, it only shows up when you create a product and you actually put in the number of items that you have in stock. So I'll show you how to do that when we create products. But again, this is where you can go and enable and disable the stock management options and how long you want to hold an item for if someone wants to go and purchase it. Okay, so the last link right here is the downloadable products. And if you click on this, it's going to open up this page right here. And all you really have to do here is select how you want someone to download whatever downloadable products that you're selling. So we're going to leave this as the default as forced downloads, but if you change anything here, just make sure that you click on Save Changes. Okay, so that's pretty much all there is to the Products tab. So I'm going to close out of this stuff, and we should be back on the main page right here. And now what we're going to do is just go to the Tax tab. And once you're on the tax tab, there's really not much that we have to do here because we enabled the automated taxes in our WooCommerce setup. So if you have that enabled, then all you have to do is just come down here and choose your display options. I like to leave everything as the default, so I show the price excluding the tax price until we get to the checkout page. So if you do make any changes here, make sure that you click on the Save Changes button. Otherwise, let's go and select our shipping rates by clicking on the Shipping tab. And once you're on the Shippings tab, you should see a few different links up here, and we're going to go through these in just a little bit. But first, let's talk about these shipping zones. So you should see 2 shipping zones by default. So the first is going to be where your e-commerce website is located, and I'm located in the United States, so that's why I have the US right here. And then we have a default shipping zone called locations not covered by your other zones. So right now we only have the United States, and then if someone buys something not in the United States, then they're going to be covered by this shipping method down here. And what you can do is add as many different shipping zones as you want, and then select the shipping method that you want for each of these zones. And again, by default, if you don't have a zone created, it's going to go to this bottom one down here. So what I want to do is just show you how you can edit these zones and then select the shipping method that you want to use. So I'm going to hover over the United States and click on Edit right here. And once you're on the Edit Shipping Zones page, if you want, you can change the name of the shipping zone right here. And then if you want to add some additional regions to this shipping zone, you can do that right here. So you can see that we have the United States right here. If we want to add something like Europe, we can just go in here and type in Europe and select that. And now whenever someone orders something from the United States or Europe, they're going to get whatever shipping method that we select down here. Okay, so that's how you add some additional shipping regions. And I'm going to delete Europe and just leave this as United States. And what I want to do is just come down here to the shipping method section and talk about this. So by default, you should see the shipping method that you selected in the setup wizard. And for most of you, it's probably going to be the flat rate option. So if you have this one enabled right here, then that means you're using whatever shipping method that you see right here. And if you want to add a different shipping method, you can just click on this button right here that says Add Shipping Method. And you'll get this pop-up right here. And if you go into this drop-down, you can select the shipping method that you want to use for this shipping zone. So you have the flat rate option, free shipping, local pickup, and USPS. And USPS is only available if you're in the United States or Canada, I believe, because this is a live rates option. So WooCommerce will calculate the shipping cost for you through the United States Postal Service. And the United States Postal Service is only available in the United States. So if you have an e-commerce website in another country, what you want to do is choose one of these methods right here. And then if you are in the United States, then your best option might be the USPS option. But again, it's really up to you. So you can select whatever you want and then just click Add Shipping Method. And once you do, you'll see the shipping methods show up over here. And then what we can do is just go into these and edit them. So I'm going to show you how to edit the flat rate option with a certain price. And then we're going to go in and just show you how to use the live rates option for everyone in the US also. Okay, so first, if you have the flat rate option and that's what you're going to use for your shipping method, just click on the edit link right here and you'll get this pop up. And what you can do is just type in the cost of your shipping that you want to charge as a flat rate for all of your customers whenever they order something right here. And then all you have to do is just click Save Changes. And once it's saved, all you want to do is make sure that it's enabled right here. And if you need to, you can click on the Save Changes button right here. So that's the flat rate option. And what I want to do really quickly is just discuss the live rates option for everyone in the US and maybe Canada, but I think it's just the US. So if you're not in the United States, you can just skip this section and then move on to this other link that I talk about shipping options and all that stuff. But really quickly, if you're using the live rates option, you want to hover over this and click on the edit link right here. And you're going to come to this page right here. And what you want to do is just type in the origin zip code right here of where your business is or where you're shipping from. And then you're going to come down to the rates section and choose what method that you want to send your packages with. So I have priority mail selected and then priority mail international, but you can select whatever you want. And then what you want to do is just come down here and put in a fallback rate option. So if the live rates option doesn't calculate your shipping, you want to have a default flat rate over here. So I put in $15 and you can charge whatever you want, or you can charge $0. It's really up to you. And then you can just come down to the bottom, and if you need to, you can select whatever you want down here. I don't really change anything from the default options. And then just come to the bottom and click Save Changes, and that's going to set up your live rates option for you. Okay, so that's how you set up the live rates for this shipping zone. And then we can just go back to our shipping zones link right here by clicking on this. And once you're back on the shipping zones page, if you want to add some additional shipping zones, all you have to do is click on Add Shipping Zone and then add the regions that you want to put in, and then just choose the shipping method that you want. And what you want to do is make sure that you come down to locations not covered by your other zones, and you want to edit the shipping method that you're going to select for this section also. So we can just go in here really quickly. And once you come to this page for locations not covered by your other zones, you can see that I enabled the flat rate option. And if I go in here, you can see that I put in $15 for the flat rate. And if you're in the United States, then I do recommend the USPS option if you want to send out your packages from the United States Postal Service. But again, this is only available to people in the United States. So if you're not in the United States, you can always just add whatever shipping method that you want right here, and then just edit the cost or whatever you want. Okay, just make sure that you click on the Save Changes button if you do make any changes. So really quickly, what I want to do is just go through the shipping options and shipping classes with you. So if I clicked on this link right here, it would open up this page right here. And there's really nothing that we have to do here, but I did want to show you this page that you can change your options right here. And if you do, you want to click on the Save Changes button. Okay. So one of the things I do want to talk about is the shipping classes. So if you click on this, it's going to open up this page right here. And what you can do here is create some shipping classes for your products. So if you want to group some of your products as free shipping, or you want to charge extra if a package is really large, you can create a shipping class over here, and then we can put in the price and all that stuff. And then when we go and create our products, and this is a product page, and I'll show you how to create a product a little bit later, but I want to come down to this section, and you'll see that there is a shipping tab when you create your product. And down here is the shipping class option. And if you create a shipping class, and let's pretend that this is an extra large package, we can go in here and just select bulky. And then if we update this, then whenever someone buys this product, they're going to be charged an extra amount because this is an extra large package. Okay, so if you want to create shipping classes, what you want to do is just come to this page right here, and I'll create one with you, and then I'll show you how it works. So all we have to do to create a shipping class is click on Add Shipping Class, and then we can just type in the name right here. So we can type in bulky or extra large, and then for the slug, we'll type in the same thing, and then the description might be over 40 pounds. And then all you have to do is just click Enter, and you should see the shipping class get added right here. And if you ever want to remove this, you can just click on the Remove button, or you can edit it by clicking on this button right here. So after you add the shipping classes that you want for your shipping methods, what you want to do is go back to the shipping zones page so that you can set the rate that you want to charge for these different classes. So what I'm going to do after I add my bulky shipping class right here is I'm going to click on shipping zones. And we should come back to this page right here. And what I want to do is just go in and edit both of these different zones with the bulky option. So I'm going to click on edit right here. And now you should be on this page right here. And you can see that we have the flat rate enabled. So we want to go in here and click on edit. And we should get this pop up. And before we only saw this section right here. But now that we created a shipping class called bulky, we should see this additional section right here. And what we want to do is put in the price for whenever someone buys a bulky shipping class product. And then we can also put in a price for when no shipping class is selected. So let me just show you on the product page, and we're going to go through making products a little bit later, but this is the page on creating products. And what I want to do is just come down here to the product data section, and there's a tab called shipping. And down here you can see it says shipping class. And in this drop down right here, there are a few different options. There's no shipping class, and then there should be the new class that you just created. So if I select bulky right here, whenever someone buys this product, they're going to be charged the bulky shipping class cost. So what we want to do is put in the price that we're going to charge for the bulky shipping rate, and then also whenever we select no shipping class. So let's go back to our settings page, and down here is where we want to put in the price that we want to charge for a bulky shipping class. So I'm going to type in $25. If you want, you can always hover over this question mark and you can see how to create an equation on your shipping class costs. And then what you can do is come down here and put in a price for whenever no shipping class is selected. And you only need to do this if you create additional shipping class like the bulky one. If you don't have this section, then just leave whatever you have up here. But I do want to note that in addition to whatever you're charging down here, if you have a cost up here, then this is going to be added on to the cost down here. So if you do have a shipping class, the best thing to do is actually delete this so that you're only charging for this shipping class, or whenever no shipping class is selected, you're charging this rate instead of adding an additional cost up here. Okay. And you also have the option down here of selecting how you want to charge for these items. I'm just going to leave this as the default, but you can go in here and see what these things are all about. So once you're ready, just click on Save Changes. And that's all you have to do to set your shipping rates for your different shipping classes. And one thing I might have mentioned a little earlier, but I want to mention again, is if you're using the live rates option, you have to put in the dimensions of your product and the weight amount, so that the USPS can calculate the shipping cost. So if this one is enabled for you, if you're in the US or maybe Canada, on the product page a little bit later when you create your products, you're going to have to put in the weight and the dimensions of all your products in order to get the live rates option to work. Okay, so I'll remind you of this when we create products, but I just want to make a mention of that right now so that you're aware of it. And now what we can do, if you need to, you can click on the Save Changes button right here. We don't need to do that since it looks like it's already been saved. So the last thing to do is just look at this link right here where it says WooCommerce Settings or Services. So if I click on this link, it'll bring me to this page right here. And this is just where you can go to create some shipping labels and all that stuff. So we're not going to do anything here, but you should be aware of this page. Okay, so once you're ready, let's go and set up our payment options. And once you're on the Payments tab, what we're going to do is integrate PayPal with our e-commerce website. But don't forget that you can always click on the extensions link down here, and you'll go to the WooCommerce website. And if you click on the Payments tab, you have all these other options for payment options that you can integrate into your e-commerce website. Okay, so what we're going to do is just set up our PayPal account. So there should be two PayPal options here, the Express Checkout and then the PayPal option, which allows people to log into their PayPal account. So we want to enable both of these. So go ahead and click on this so that it turns purple, and then click on the Save Changes button right here. And once everything is saved, what we can do is go and manage both of these to set them up. So let's click on the first Manage button right here. And once you're on the PayPal page, just make sure that this box is selected, and then you have your email address for your PayPal account right here. And then come down here and you can always update the receiver email address. So if you want to put in another email address, you can do that right here. And if you don't know what this stuff is, you can always hover over these question marks and you'll get this little pop-up right here that explains what this section is for. We're going to leave this as is, and all I really want to do is come down here to the API credentials. And I want to put in a username, password, and signature so that I can process refunds via PayPal. So if you want to be able to do that, what you can do is click on this link to get directions on how to get your API credentials, or you can just keep watching this video because I'm going to walk you through it. So what you want to do is go to your PayPal account, and I have a tab open right here, and I'm on my profile page. And once you log in, what you can do to come to this page is just click on the profile button up here, and then click on profile and settings, and you'll come to this page right here. And what you want to do is click on this button that says My Selling Tools. So once you're on this page, just click on this, and you're going to come to this page right here, and just come down to where it says API Access. And what you want to do is click on the link right here. So it might say Manage or Update. And once you're on the API credentials page, all you're going to do is come down to the bottom, and you're going to request an API credential. So if you have this link or something similar, go ahead and click on that. And once you're on the API signature page, what you're going to do is come over here and generate a username, password, and signature. And all you have to do is click on the show links right here, and then copy that information back into your WooCommerce settings into these different sections right here. And then once you're ready, click on the Save Changes button. And I'm not going to do this with you because all of these API username, passwords, and signatures are unique. So I have to keep them secure, but I will paste them in. And then once you're ready, go ahead and click on Save Changes. And once everything is saved, let's go back to the Payments tab. And once you're back on the main page right here, we're going to do the same thing with the PayPal Express checkout. So we can click on the Manage button right here. And once you're on this page right here, just make sure that you have this box selected, and then you have your PayPal email address right here. And if you want to change your website name for your checkout page, you can do that right here. And you also have the option of doing that on the other page, I believe. And then if you do make any changes, just come down to the bottom and click on the Save Changes button. Okay, so we're not going to make any changes here, so I'm just going to come back up to the top. And pretty much, unless you're going to integrate any other payment options, we are good to go. So what I want to do is just move on to the next tab called Accounts and Privacy. And once you come to this tab right here, we're not going to make any changes to the default settings, but if you want to change the options for guest checkout and account creation, you can check whatever options that you want right here. All I really want to do on this tab is come down to the privacy policy section, and right here where it says privacy page, I want you to make sure that you select the privacy policy page that you create, because privacy policy is pretty important nowadays. So if you don't have a page created already, what you can do is come down and hover over settings on the left hand side, and you should see this pop up, and you should see this link right here that says privacy. If you click on that, you're going to open up this page right here, and this is a WordPress privacy policy page. And what you can do is create a new page and create your privacy policy page that way. Or what you can do is use a default WordPress privacy policy page that's created for you. And what you can do is edit it, or you can view it. And after you edit the privacy policy page or create a new one, then all you have to do is click on this link right here that says use this page. And then you can go back to your settings, and in this drop down right here, you should see the privacy policy page that you can select. And once you do that, just come down to the bottom and make sure that you click on Save Changes. Okay, so that's just a suggestion to you to make sure that you create a privacy policy page. And once you're ready, let's go to the Emails tab. And once you come to this page, this is where you can go to update your email address for whenever you get a new order, a canceled order, or a failed order. And for all of these other options, you're going to send an email to your customer. So if you want, you can update this, and then what you can do is come down to where it says Email Sender Options, and by default, right here where it says From, it's going to say My Blog, and you probably want to change this to your e-commerce business name. So I'm just going to change this to Studio Designs, and then what you want to do is just come down here and click Save Changes. And once your settings are saved, we can just go to the Advanced tab. And once you come to this page, WooCommerce should already set up a cart page, checkout, and my account page, and they should be selected right here for you. If not, we can go over this stuff at the end of this video tutorial just to make sure that we have everything. The one page that we don't have is the terms and conditions page. So we can actually go and create that right now and just select that page, and then we can go and edit that page a little bit later. So let's go and do that. Let's hover over pages and click on Add New. And once you're on the Add New page, all we're going to do right now is just create a terms and conditions page. So I'll just paste in the title right here. And then once you're ready, all we have to do is click on the publish button. And once the page is published, let's go back to our WooCommerce settings and set that page. So we'll just click on settings. And once you're back here, let's click on the advanced tab. And now all I'm going to do is come down to terms and conditions and go into this drop down and select the page that I just created. And then we can come down to the bottom and click on save changes. And once the settings are saved, we are good to go and we are done with our WooCommerce settings, so we can move on to the next step. And now what we're going to do is learn how to create different types of products with our WooCommerce plugin. So what we want to do is go to the product page. So on the left-hand side, we can hover over products and click on add new. And once you're on the add new product page, this is where you're going to go to create all of your different products with the WooCommerce plugin. So the first type of product that I want to show you how to make is called a simple product. And that's what you see right here. So a simple product doesn't have any options such as variable sizes or colors. There's only one option. And this is a simple product, so you can add as many of them as you want to your shopping cart. So let me show you how to create this on your e-commerce website with the WooCommerce plugin. The first thing that you want to do is type in a product name right here. So we can just type in red dress. And then what we want to do is come down here, and this is where you can add your long description. So depending on the theme that you have, you'll probably have the short description right over here. And then you should have another section with the long description down here. So you can see that both of my descriptions are the same, but this section allows for a longer description. And then at the top over here, we have the short description. So let me show you how to add both of those. So right here is where you put in your long description. And I'm just going to copy and paste the text from the product demo site. And then once you're ready, come down to the product data section. And this is where you go into this drop down to select the product type that you're making. So right now we're creating a simple product. So let's just select that. And this is a physical product. So we're not going to check the box for a virtual product or a downloadable product, but I'll show you how to create that after we're done creating this one. So you should be on the general tab right here. And what you want to do is just put in the price of the product right here. So I'm just going to type in $49.95. And if you want to put this product on sale, you can type in a sale price right here. Or what you can do is click on this link right here that says schedule, and you'll get this little pop-up, and you can put the dates that you want the product to go on sale, and then your e-commerce website will just update automatically. Okay, so that is an option for you. And then once you're ready, we can go to the inventory tab, and this is where you can type in an SKU number if you want. And then if you want to manage your stock, just check this box right here and you'll get this pop-up. And then you can put in the quantity of this item right here. And then your website will calculate as you sell this item on how many you have left. Okay, so I'm going to leave this unchecked. And let's go to the shipping tab once you're ready. And for shipping, remember, if you're using the live rates option, you have to put in the weight and the dimensions in order for the USPS to calculate the live rates for you. And then if you have a shipping class, you want to go in here and select it if you need to. We're going to leave this stuff untouched or as the default, so I'm not going to do anything here. And then we can go down to the linked products tab. And we're not going to cover upsells or cross sales right here, but if you want to add some additional items to recommend to someone that's buying this one, you can just go in here and type in the name of the products and then just select the ones that you want to upsell. Same with the cross sale. If you want to recommend some additional products in your shopping cart, you can type in the products right here. And if you need to know what upsell and cross sell means, you can always hover over these question marks and you'll get this little pop-up with these definitions right here. Okay, so we're not going to go through the attributes because this is for variable products. And then if you want to come down to the advanced tab, you can just enable reviews right here if you want. So I'm going to leave that checked. And then what you want to do is just come down to the short product description area and just type in the short description. So again, I'm just going to paste in the same text that I have for the long description. And then once you're ready, we can add our images for this product. So right here where it says product image, we can just click on set product image and you should get this pop-up right here. And if you want to upload your own product images, just click on upload files and then click on select files and find the images that you want to use. I'm going to use some images in my media library. So I'll come down here and just select this one and then click on set product image. And you should see the image show up right here. And then if you want to add some alternative images, just come down to the product gallery and then click on add product gallery images. And again, you'll see this pop up right here, and then you can add as many different images as you want. So I'm just going to add one additional image. So I'll click on that and click add to gallery, and the image should show up right here. And then what you can do is add some product tags and the product categories. And this stuff is going to help with the related products that show up on your product pages. For this demo or this e-commerce tutorial, I'm going to leave this stuff blank, but again, you can add this stuff on your own. And if you have a featured product section for your homepage or the shop page, what you can do is come to this section right here where it says catalog visibility. And if you click edit right here, you can check this box that says this is a featured image, and then it'll show up on the featured image section if you have that for your e-commerce website. So all you have to do is click OK right here. And then all you have to do is just click on the publish button. And once the product is published, if you want, you can go and check it out. And once the product page loads, again, it depends on the theme that you're using, but it should look something like this, where you have your featured image and then the product title, the price, the short description, and then you have your long description, the reviews, and category names and all that stuff. And again, remember, the related product section populates based on the category names and the product tags that you create for each product. Okay. So again, this is a simple product, and if that's all you're creating for your e-commerce website, then you're good to go. But now what I want to do is show you how to create a variable product with the WooCommerce plugin. So this is a variable product page, and you can see that the difference is right here. We have a single variable called size. And so I'm going to show you how to add a variable to your products that you create with the WooCommerce plugin. So back on your WordPress website, if you want to create a variable product, hover over the new link right here and click on the product link. And once you're back on the add new product page, to save some time, I already typed in the product title, the long description, and then at the bottom over here, I put in the short description and added the images already, since this stuff is pretty easy. So I'll do that for each of these products that we create together now going forward in this video. And really, all we have to focus on is the product data section for the different types of products that we want to create. So right now, what we want to do is create a variable product. So we'll just come in here and select variable product, and you can see that the general tab updates. So now the price and the sale price disappear, because what we have to do is create some variables, and then we can put in the price. So if you want, you can go through these tabs. The inventory tab is the same. So if you want to type in the SKU number and manage your stock, you can do that. And then for the shipping tab, if you want to put in the weight and the dimensions, which you have to do if you use the live rates option, you can do that right here. Or you can select your shipping class if you want to do that. And then again, for the link products, you can add the upsell products or the cross-sell products right here. And what you have to do for a variable product, if you want to skip all that stuff, is you want to come to the attributes tab. And what you want to do here is just make sure that you have the custom product attributes selected right here, and then click on this add button right here. And you should see this section pop up, and what you want to do is type in the name of the variable right here. So we're going to create a size variable, so I'll just type in size right there. And then right here is where you're going to type in the values. So we'll type in small, medium, and large. And we want to separate this stuff with this line right here instead of a comma. So if we come in here, we type in small and then create that line. So it's going to be shift and the slash button to make this line right here. And then we'll type in medium and then create the line again for a separator and just type in large. So once you have whatever values that you want for your variable, you want to check this box right here that says used for variations, and then click on save attributes. And once that's saved, now if you wanted to, you can create additional variables, and we'll do that for a second variable product. Right now, we're just going to have a single variable. So if you're ready, come to the variations tab. And once you come to this tab, you'll see in this drop down that there are a bunch of different options, but all we have to do is just make sure that we have this selected where it says add variation, and then click on go right here. And now you should see this section right here with your variable. And all we have to do is just click and expand this. And then we can type in our price and the sale price right here. So again, I'll just type in a random price right here. And for this one, I'll type in a sale price just for fun. And if you want, you can always check these boxes if you want to create a downloadable or virtual product or manage the stock. We're not going to do that. So pretty much that's all we have to do for this section. So once you're ready, just click on the Save Changes button. And once that's saved, if you want, you can just go and collapse this. And now we can go to the Advanced tab. And again, this is where you can enable your reviews. And then all you have to do is just put in your product image and the additional images right here. And then add your product tags if you want, and also the product categories if you want to sort this product by different category names. And again, this stuff helps with the related products. And then up here, if you have a featured product section, and all you have to do is check this box right here to make this a featured product, and then it'll show up in your featured product section. We're going to leave that unchecked for this one. And then the last thing that you have to do is just click on the publish button. Once the product is published, if you want to go and check it out, click on view product. And once the product page loads, now you should see a variable for your product right over here, and you can select whatever size that you want. So if this is what you see, then we are good to go. And now what I want to do is show you how to create a more complex variable product where you can have a range of different prices based on your variables. So you can see on this product page that we have two variables, size and color. And when I select the green color right here, you can see that the price of this product is $79.95. If I change this to the blue color, you can see that the price changes to $109.95. So if you want to learn how to create a variable product with different price points based on the variable options, let's go back to the WordPress website and let's hover over new and click on product. And once you're back on the add new product page, you can see that I already filled out a lot of this information. So we have our product title, our long description, and our short description down here. I have some product categories and some tags right here, and then our featured image and an image for our image gallery. So again, if you need to, you can pause the video and fill out all that information, or you can do that later. Really, what I want to do is just show you how to create a variable product by coming to the product data section. And again, remember that you're going to go into this dropdown and select the variable product option if that's what you're going to create. And you can see that the general tab changes. And then you can go through these other tabs such as the inventory tab, and you can manage your stock if you wanted to. And if you do the live rate shipping, you want to make sure that you go to the shipping tab and put in your weight and your dimensions. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. This is just additional information. And for link products, you can read up on this on your own. And we're also going to cover this section when we go over group products. So if you want, you can just watch when we create those. And what I want you to do for a variable product is come to the attributes tab, and we want to add some custom attributes. And for this product, we're going to create a size and a color variable. So we're going to add two product attributes. So first, let's click on the add button right here. And once we get this section right here, we can just type in our first variable. So we'll type in size right here. And remember, for the values, you want to separate this with this line. So you want to type or hold down Shift and the line button in order to get this line to show up. So we'll type in small and put in that line, and then type in medium and then large. And again, you want to click on this button right here that says used for variations and click save attributes. And once that's saved, now what we want to do is add another product attribute for the color variable. So once you get this section right here, we can just type in color and then come over here to the values, and you can type in whatever colors that you want. So we'll type in green and we'll type in blue, and we'll just use those two, and then we'll click save attribute. And once everything is saved, now what I want you to do is go to the variations tab. And now you should see this section right here. And again, in this drop down, you have all these different options, but we want to leave it as add variation. And I want to click go right here. And you should see the variation get added right here. And I want to add another one. So I'm going to click go one more time. And now you should see two variations. And what we're going to do is leave this as any size, so your customer can select any size that they want. But based on the color, we're going to change the prices. So I want to select green for this first one. And then I want to select blue for the second one. And then we're going to go into each of these and put in different prices. So whenever your customer selects any size and green, they're going to get a certain price. And then whenever they select any size and blue, they're going to get another price. So first for the green, I'll click and expand this. And I'll just come down here and type in a price. So we'll put in $79.95. And then I'll close this. And now I'll go to the second variation, and I'll open up this one, and I'll type in $100.95 or $109.95. So we'll close this up, And now we have two different prices based on our variables. And you don't need to have two variables. You can actually just have one. So if you just have different sizes or different colors and you want to have different prices, then you can just create a variable for whatever variable that you want, and then just select them in the variation section and then go and change the different prices. And that's going to set your prices. Okay, so once you're ready, just click Save Changes. And once everything is saved, just make sure that you fill out all this other stuff if you want to put your product in a certain category or have them show up as related products. And then just as a reminder, if you want to make this product a featured product that shows up on your homepage, come to this section where it says Catalog Visibility, click on the Edit button and check this box right here to make this a featured product, and then click OK. All right, and once you're ready, the last thing that you have to do is click on the Publish button. And once everything is published, let's go and check out our new variable product. And once the product page loads, you should see two variables over here, and we can select whatever size we want. And then we can just choose a color, and you can see that it's $79. And then if we change the color, you can see that the price changes. So this is how you create a variable product with different prices based on the variable options. So now you can create as many different variable options and simple products as you want. What I want to do really quickly is just show you how you can store some of these values or variables if you use them over and over again, just to save some time. So what I'm going to do is just go back to our WordPress website right here, and this is the products page. And if you want to store some of the variables that you're going to use over and over again, such as sizes or colors, what you want to do is hover over products and click on attributes. And once you're on the attributes page, this is where you can go and store the variables that you're going to use over and over again. And you can see I already created some. So I'll just walk you through how to create one right here. So I'll type in new colors as the new variable. And what I want to do for the slug is type in the same thing. And then we can just come down here and click on Add Attribute. And once the attribute is added to this list over here, what we want to do is add the values. So click on Configure Terms. And once you come to this page, this is where you can add the values for your variable. So we can type in different colors right here. So I'll type in black and click Add New. And once that's added, I can add another color right here. So I'll type in blue. And you can add as many different values as you want for your variable. And if you want to rearrange the order of these, then just click on this icon and drag these to wherever you want to place them. So this is going to save the variable and the values. So when you go and create a new variable product, and we can go to the new product page right here. Now when you come down to the product data section over here and select a variable product, when you go to the attributes tab to add your variable, you can go into this drop down and you should see the stored variables right here. So if we click on new colors and just click add right here, you'll see this section show up, and all you have to do is click select all, and then your values will show up right here. And then just check this box just like normal and click Save Attributes. And once that's saved, just go to the Variations tab. And now we can just click on Go right here. And you should see this section with your variable and all the values right here. Okay, so that's just a quick and easy way to store variables and the values if you're going to use them over and over again. So I'm going to cancel out of this. And so if you're ready, I'm going to walk you through how to create a virtual or downloadable product really quickly. So all the other steps are the same as creating a simple or variable product. The only difference is you're going to check this box if you have a virtual product, and that's going to make the shipping tab disappear over here since you're not going to be shipping anything. And then if you want to make this a downloadable product, just check this box and you'll get this little section right here, and you can add whatever files that you want to sell. And then if you want to limit the number of times a customer can download this file, you can put in that number right here. And you can also make the downloadable link expire after a certain number of days. So you can put in the number of days after the customer purchases the downloadable file right here, and that's going to make the link expire. So creating a virtual product, you can do this with a simple product or a variable product. It's really easy. Just make sure that you check these boxes right here. And so you can create those on your own. And what I want to do now is just show you how to create a bundled product or a group product. And what you'll notice on this page is a group product. So what I created was something called a bridal set. And you can see that there's a range of different prices depending on what you purchase. So I put in a few different items here that I recommend for this bridal set, and then a customer can just buy whatever they want. And maybe they only want to buy these two and they don't want to buy this last one, and they can just change the quantity and add this to their shopping cart. So it just really bundles everything together on a page instead of creating a bunch of different individual products if you have a bunch of different items that might go together. And then if you wanted to upsell some additional items, you can see right here that we can put in this section where it says you may also like. So this is a little different than the recommended products. This is what you would actually put in on your own on the edit product page or the add product page. So let me just show you how to create this really quickly. So back on the new product page, you can see right here that I already created this product. So it says bridal set, and then we have our long description right here. And then down at the bottom, we have our short description and a featured image, and then some additional images down here. So the only thing that's different for this product is we went into the product data section and we selected group product, and you can see that these are the tabs that you get. And again, you can always just put in an SKU number if you want. I leave that blank, but what you have to do for a group product is go to the link products tab, and this is where you're going to put in those product items on your product page. So the group products are the 3 products that you saw in the list. And all you have to do is just type in the product names. So you can just go in here and just type in whatever name that you want, and then your products will populate and you can select whichever one that you want to add. And then if you want to upsell some additional products, just come down to this section and then do the same thing. Okay, so that's how you create a group product, and just make sure that you always put in the product categories or the product tags if you want to have recommended items. And then again, just remember, if you have a featured product section and you want to add this to that, just click on the edit link right here and then check this box and then click OK right here. And then always remember that you need to click on the publish button to create these products. So let me just do that really quickly. And that's all you have to do to create a group product. So really the only difference is right here in the product data section, you want to select the group product option and then just go to the link products and then add the group products right here. And you can always leave this section blank if you don't want to upsell anything, but you can always put in some products there also. Okay, so the last type of product that I want to show you how to create is an affiliate product. So if you want to learn how to create an affiliate e-commerce website or create some affiliate products, let me show you what that looks like. So what I did was I created an affiliate product with Amazon affiliates, and you can see on my shop page right here that this product looks just like all my other products. And if I click on this, you can see that it brings me to the product page, and this page looks like all the other product pages, except you can't choose your quantity and add this to your shopping cart. There's just a button right here that says buy product, and if we click on this, it'll bring us to the Amazon website where you can actually purchase this product and select the size and everything like that. So this is an Amazon affiliate product, and you can create any type of affiliate product. So if you want to learn how to create affiliate products with the WooCommerce plugin, let's go and do that right now by hovering over new and clicking on product. And since I already created this product, I just went to the edit product page just to show you what I did. So for the product title, I took this from Amazon and just pasted this in. And then I have the long description from Amazon right here. And then at the bottom over here, I put in the short description, and I took the product images from Amazon and put them in over here. So the big difference with an affiliate product is in this product data section, you want to go in here, and just like all your other products, you want to choose the product type that you're creating. So we're creating an affiliate product, so I just selected this one, and these are the tabs that show up. And in the general tab, what you want to do is put in the URL for the product right here. And for Amazon, you should have affiliate links that you can just copy and paste right here. And then if you want to change the button text for the product page, you can do that right here. Otherwise, it defaults to buy product. And when you click on that, it's going to bring you to the affiliate website. And then what you want to do is put in the price that shows up on the product page. And if it's on sale, you can put that in right here. And pretty much everything else is the same. If you want to manage your inventory or put in the SKU number, you can do that right here. If you want to link products, you can do that right here. And then this other stuff, you don't really need to go through. So attributes, you can pretty much skip. And for the advanced tab, the only reason why I would go here is if you want to enable your reviews. And again, you can put in product categories and product tags right here. And then all you have to do, if you don't want to make this a featured product, is just click on the update or publish button right here. And once the product is created, that's all you have to do to create an affiliate product with the WooCommerce plugin for WordPress. So pretty much we have just covered how to create different types of products using the WooCommerce plugin for WordPress. And the last thing that I want to do is just show you the pages that you should have with your WooCommerce plugin. So let's hover over pages and go to all pages. And once you're on the pages page, I just want to make sure that you have the pages that you need to run an e-commerce website using the WordPress plugin. So you want to make sure that you have the cart page, the checkout page, and then the My Account page. And these should all be installed for you by default, but just in case, make sure that you have them. And they should be set to these pages right here that you see. And these are set in your WooCommerce settings. So if you need to, you can go back and set these pages. If you don't have these pages, what you can do is go to the text tutorial on how to use the WooCommerce plugin, the WooCommerce tutorial for WordPress, and I have a link to this NYC Tech Club page in the video description, and you can just come here and you just want to make these pages and title them the cart page, checkout page, and My Account page, and then all you have to do is just paste in this text into each of these pages, and then just push publish, and then go into your WooCommerce settings and then set these pages if you don't have them, and that's going to set up these pages for your e-commerce website. Okay, so the last thing that I want to do is just go through a few other options with the WooCommerce plugin. So if I hover over WooCommerce and if we click on orders right here, this is the orders page, and when you get some orders, you'll see them all show up on this list right here, and you can see that we have the status right here. So if I go to this one and just click on it, you can see the order details right here, including the billing information, where to ship this product, and then what the customer bought down here. And if you want to change the status of your order, you can do that right here. Just make sure that you click the update button if you do change the status or make any changes to the order. Okay, so this is how you can fulfill your orders and see all the order details for whatever your customers buy. And what I want to do now is just show you how to create some coupons. So if I click on this link right here, this is the coupon page, and all you have to do to create a coupon is click on Add Coupon. And all you have to do to create a coupon is type in the coupon code right here that the customer can use, and then come over here and choose the discount type, and then put in the coupon amount right here. And if you want to make this a coupon with free shipping, then you can just check this box right here. And there are some additional options here, so you can go through these on your own. But this is what you have to do to create a coupon, and just make sure that you click on the publish button right here. And you can always remove or delete these coupons if you want also. Okay, so the last thing that I want to do is come back to WooCommerce, and I want to go to the reports page. So if I click on this, and it's going to bring you to this page right here with different tabs and different links right here. And this is the analytics page. So it'll be more useful to you once you start making sales. But this is where you can go and create whatever type of reports that you want for your e-commerce website. So I just wanted to make you aware of this page so that you can use it once you start making sales and you want to track everything for your e-commerce website. So pretty much we have just completed our tutorial on how to use WooCommerce. So let me just go back to the home page right here. And I just want to say congratulations on going through this WooCommerce tutorial on how to use the WooCommerce plugin for WordPress. If you have any questions or comments, you can always leave a comment in the comment section. If you found this video useful, please give it a big thumbs up, and also make sure to subscribe to the NYC Tech Club YouTube channel because we're always coming out with new videos just like this. And again, if you want to create this e-commerce website, I will have a link to our video tutorial on how to create this e-commerce website step by step. And again, congrats, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.